Guys, I don't know if I'm tripping, if I'm bugging. I'm just a parent. So, my kids, I've used the word kids because I've got twins, a boy and a girl. They were 8 years old. They were in year 3 when they decided to teach them about LGBTQ in their school without parents' consent. I literally didn't. They said there wasn't any situation. It wasn't a situation where they had to seek our consent. Like, it was part of the curriculum, and for the purpose of LGBTQ, I'm not homophobic, okay? I don't want anyone to attack me under the comment section saying I'm homophobic. I am not. I don't judge people, each to their own. Whatever anybody wants to do it. Love who you want to love. That's how I see life. But this is my worry, or these are my worries. When my kids were 8 years old, they decided to teach them about LGBTQ without parents' consent. They literally didn't ask our consent. My kids came home from school and they just started talking about it, and I was like, huh? And they were like, oh yeah, they've been teaching us this. And I'm like, they didn't even ask us. I spoke to the school and they're like, no, it's part of the curriculum. We don't need consent from the parents to teach the kids about it. Now they are in year 5. They are 10 years old. They are about to teach them about reproductive system, how a child is born, male and female organ, body, how it works. They need my consent now before they can teach my kid that. My kid needs to learn that. It's something that they need to learn. You need my consent now. They're in year 5, they're 10 years old. You need my consent. But when they were 8 years old, you didn't need my consent. When they were 7, 8 years old, you didn't need my consent to teach them about LGBTQ. Am I making sense, guys? Am I tripping? Am I bugging? Because when my kids came home the other day to tell me, oh, mom, we need to sign the form. They want to start teaching us about, reproductive system. I'm like, why do I need to sign a form for that? That's something you need to know. But when they wanted to teach you about LGBTQ 2 years ago, they didn't need my consent. They said it was part of the curriculum. Like, I don't understand this country. And like I said, I promise you I'm not homophobic. It's just the fact that they were 8 years old when you were teaching them about things that they didn't need to know. They had no business knowing that these kids were a bunch of 7, 8 years old. They were still bedwetting. They didn't need to know that information. But you felt the need to teach them without their parents' consent. But now that they're a bit more mature, more grown, things that they're supposed to know, you feel like you need the parents' consent. I don't understand how the curriculum works in this country. Like, am I bugging? Like, it's just mind-blowing. Like, God help us and God help our children's future. That's all I can say. Most especially in this side of the part of the world. God help us. And I know some of you go, oh yeah, but your kids see stuff on social media. My kids are not on social media. I'm 100% sure of this because I do monitor my kids' social media gadgets. And they can watch stuff. Yeah, I know they can watch stuff. But it's just the fact that when they were that young, they actually didn't have any business knowing about LGBTQ. They were bunch of 7, 8 years old. They could barely wipe their bum after they've gone to the toilet. They're still bedwet. If they were to teach them that now at 10 years old, I wouldn't have a problem with it because I believe at this age now, their brain is more developed. They could learn. They could do a bit of that information. But then they didn't need it. The kids were confused. They were still confused at that age. I don't know if I'm making sense. But anyways, like I said, God help us and God help our children in this country. Have a lovely day, guys.
Fantastic. This is why I always champion that as an African living in the diaspora, endeavor to bring your kids home, back to Africa for their formative years. So they should go to school, primary, secondary school in Africa. I will tell you why. Because in that society, and this is something a woman in America came to regret. She openly said that she regretted having children in America or Europe because they know nothing. The system there is messed up. If you can homeschool your children, homeschool them. I don't care which agenda the school is pushing or what you people are pushing. I don't care their preference. Oh, I want to put APP in Mankundo. I like touchy touchy licky licky. It's your preference. You are an adult. You will not teach that to my children. You will not teach your ABCD thing to my kids. When they are 18, they can make their own choices. But as long as I am their parents, as long as they are under my roof, as long as I am responsible for them, you will not teach them ABCD. It's getting too much, and I thank God people are starting to wake up. Nobody is saying they don't like you, but you made that choice to be ABCD. Don't impress upon my child to be ABCD. Do not do it. If my child gets to 18 and decides what he wants to, is an adult or she's an adult, she can do whatever she likes. But do not impress upon children your agenda. That is why you see Disney now. Disney is starting to lose money since they started doing this ABCD thing in all their films. Cartoon characters are now ABCD. You see all sorts of things. People are now boycotting Disney. Disney is losing money. People are waking up. You say ABCD is not a choice. You are born like that. Yet you are trying to recruit children that are impressionable into this thing. Oh, should it be like that? Don't teach children that kind of thing. Let them get to an age where they understand what things are. If they see it, they say they want to be ABCD. When they are 18 and above, they are adults. It's their business. But please don't teach my children that kind of thing. Being homophobic or anything like that. Just like I control things, some adult things I don't want my children to see. I don't want my children to see ABCD. I don't want it. Oh? So, if you can homeschool your children in that UK, do it. No? It's better. If you cannot homeschool them, if you have your parents in Africa, bring them down to Africa. Let them go to primary school and secondary school here. So that somebody will not come and teach them what you don't want to teach them. You need consent to teach them normal reproductive system. But you don't need consent to teach them that TPP is entering Nkundu. What kind of world do we live in now? What kind of world do we live in? Now, the normal way of reproduction is what ABCD still fall back on. The normal way of reproduction, man, woman, umbarakuma. That is what you people still fall back on for reproduction. If ABCD is the way to go, then EPP na EPP should be able to produce children. Let EPP na EPP produce children if that is the way to go. Nobody is saying they don't like ABCD. But you as an adult, you chose, or whether it's not your choice or you chose, but consciously you know what you are doing and you know the consequences of what you are doing. We are not here to judge you, but don't teach it to my impressionable children. Don't teach it to them. Let them get to an age where if they see it, they say that's what they want to do. Then they are adults then. They don't come out from my house. I don't want to see it. They don't come out from my house then. Let them go and do what they like. But I will teach them the values that I want them to learn. So I will teach them the values. Do not teach my children that kind of thing. Oh, that is why I say bring your kids to Africa. Let's put them in school here. Thank you. Hey, where are you going?
It is smoke Igbo.
When you watch this video now, didn't you laugh? You laughed, but you still refuse to subscribe. Are you among my village people? You're among my village people. You don't want me to make it in life.
Continue.
You refuse. You laughed. Shouldn't my reward be click the subscribe button, click the notification bell, and click all notification? And when you finish watching, you share. Share to your friends so that they too will laugh. So that me too, I will go far. But no, you decided to be among my village people you want to watch and go. Don't be among my village people. They are not good people. I post videos every day, every single day, to make you laugh. If you join the tribe, the fantastic tribe, every day you will just be laughing. Look at this one now. This one is to watch all my funny videos playlist. This one is to watch my last video, and this one is to subscribe.